Good morning, everyone. Today is day 9 of my 30-day weight loss journey, and for the first time, I can truly feel it. My body is lighter. I no longer wake up feeling drained like I used to. But don't get me wrong, this journey is far from easy. Losing weight is not a straight line. There are moments of excitement and moments when I want to quit. But it's in those hardest moments that I learn the most about myself. This morning, like every morning, I chose to start with simple, healthy foods. 2 boiled eggs, full of protein to keep me satisfied and protect my muscles. 1 slice of whole grain bread, rich in fiber to keep my energy stable. A handful of strawberries packed with vitamin C and antioxidants. And of course, 500 milliliters of warm water with lemon to wake up my body from the inside out. But I have to admit, mornings are still a battle against old habits. I used to start my day with sweet pastries and a sugary latte. Sometimes, just walking past my favorite cafe is enough to test my willpower. My friends still invite me to breakfast. Before, I would have said yes without a second thought. But now, I've learned to say no without feeling like I'm missing out. What I do instead is simple. I don't cut myself off completely. I just change how I join in. Sometimes I'll go with them, but I order a cup of unsweetened tea or something lighter. Over time, they've gotten used to it, and I don't feel left out anymore. Lunchtime is always the toughest. At work, stress used to mean one thing for me: eating. But now, instead of letting my emotions control me, I prepare my meals in advance. 120 g of pan-seared chicken breast, lean protein to keep my metabolism going, steamed vegetables, broccoli, carrots, green beans, packed with fiber and vitamins, half a sweet potato, steady energy without the crash. Before eating, I drink a big glass of water to make sure I'm not just thirsty, and it really helps me manage cravings. To be honest, watching my coworker bite into a hot slice of pizza almost broke me. In my head, I heard that familiar voice. Just one bite, it won't hurt. But then I reminded myself, Mike, every bite is a choice, and every choice leads you somewhere. So I focused on my chicken and vegetables. And you know what? 10 minutes later that craving was gone. Not because the pizza was less tempting, but because I've learned that patience can silence the cravings. Afternoons are when my cravings usually come back the hardest, especially on stressful days. But instead of grabbing candy or chips, I change my environment. I stand up and drink a glass of water. I have 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt to calm my stomach, and I sip on a cup of green tea to stay alert without the sugar crash. You know what's amazing? My sugar cravings have started to fade. I used to think I couldn't live without them, but it turns out my body just needed time to adapt. This has been one of the biggest lessons so far. A craving is not a command, it's just a signal. And I can choose how to respond. Dinner tonight was all about recovery. A bowl of vegetable soup, pumpkin, onions, celery, light, low in calories, and nourishing. 80 g of pan-seared salmon, rich in omega-3s for heart health and muscle repair. 1 small apple, natural sweetness and fiber to keep late-night cravings away. A cup of chamomile tea, to relax and prepare for a deep, restful sleep. Exercise is still the part I struggle with most. There are days when I just want to go home and collapse on the couch. But I made myself a promise. Just get to the park, walk a little. If you still feel tired, you can stop. And you know what happens every single time? Once I start, I keep going. Today, I managed 10 minutes of brisk walking. 20 minutes of light jogging. 10 minutes of simple strength training, squats, push-ups, 5 minutes of stretching. I didn't stop as often as I did in the first week. I can feel my body adapting step by step. Day 9. There's still fatigue, there are still cravings. Laziness still tries to sneak in. But I've overcome them, one choice at a time. My clothes are looser, my energy is higher, and my confidence, it's coming back. This isn't the finish line. But for the first time I can see the road ahead clearly. Thank you for walking with me through day 9. If you're fighting cravings or struggling to get off the couch, remember this. You don't have to win the whole battle today. You just need to win one choice at a time. Hit like, share, and subscribe so we can keep going side by side. We've got 21 days left, and I know we can do this.